guys, we're back with this week's video, and today we're discussing 5 ways you can increase your social media engagement. So method number 1, be consistent and tell a story. If you really want to drive your ROI, for example, from your social media marketing efforts, you really need to tell a compelling story about your brand. And the more compelling it is, the more it speaks to their pain points and their needs, the likelier your audience is going to engage with you. And there's also a chance that they would actually follow up on your brand and look at your profile if they really love what you're making. So keep everything very genuine. Tell a story about your brand. Don't keep it very robotic, and that would really help engaging your audience.
Adding to that, I would like to say that it's completely fine if your brand shares its failures as well. Being a brand, everybody wants to share their success stories, but what resonates with audience most is if they know that there've been a few fails. We've all had our share of failures, and it's completely fine that your audience is privy to that information as well. What it does is humanizes your company or your brand to the audience, and they're more likely to expect genuine content from your side. Step number 2 would be using the power of analytics. Analytics is a very powerful informational tool which businesses can use across platforms, whether you're using Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. I'll give the example of Instagram. It gives you a great insight into what content is working best for your platform. For example, right now, if I have to see what post is doing best on the magnetic marketing page, I will pop open the view insight section, and it will give me information as to how many people have viewed the post, how many people have favorited it, and how many people have saved and then sent on to other people in their DMs as well. So all of that information I can use to create content which I think resonates with my audience the most. At number 3, I would like to say that it would be best if you use the content type that does best for your platform or your business. And right now for magnetic marketing, what's doing best is short form video content, which we're currently filming. We've noticed that the more engaging, the more conversational, or the more entertaining the video is, the better it does on a platform. For example, the most recent short form videos that we produced, they're under the 30-second mark, and we've seen astronomical engagements on both of these videos. And we would like to suggest that if you want to harness the power of content, short form video content is the way to go forward.
Reels, for example.
Yeah,
that's the name for it. So tip number 4, you can take advantage of the current trends, and that is a really good strategy to stay top of customers' minds and staying top of, for example, whatever social media platform it is. So let's say it's you're in the apparel industry and you are using Instagram, right? So what you could do is set up these Google alerts that are relevant to your industry, relevant to your customers, and you could use that to stay on top of their minds. So you don't have to follow each and every trend, but a couple of them could put you at the right place, get you noticed, and get the right engagement from the right audience. Tip number 5 is creating a conversation. So one thing that people can really do is getting their customers to really talk to them. And when I'm saying talk to them, not just engaging on their posts like asking for the price, but in fact talking about the pain points, talking about something that is relevant. It doesn't always have to be about your brand, but it could instead be about the industry as well. So if I were to give you an example that is being used by a lot of brands is, let's take the example of Domino's, for example. There was one time where they created conversation about pineapple pizza. Now we all know how interesting that is for all pizza lovers, and that would really compel them to talk about that topic, right? So this is just one of those places where you can use such topics to get your audience hooked to your brand, or get them sharing what their thoughts are. So this could really help you create engagement.
So this was the topic for today's week, and if you would like us to engage in more conversation about the tactics or tips to increase engagement on your channels, do let us know in the comments, or any other concerns that you would like us to address, and we'll listen to you. Take care and bye.